Hey everybody. Hey. So I had some realization in the last couple days and about like my life goals. And you guys, it involves you guys. Anyone that's watching, it involves you possibly. So I was thinking, first of all, I was thinking that I think that it just in general, like in my life, I haven't really thought of things in like long term. Like, and I think a lot of other people do. Like when you move somewhere, you think I'm gonna be there for a long time, or it's like take this job, I'm gonna be there for a long time or something. So, but I feel like I haven't really thought like that. But lately, I have been thinking like that, and just that also like the possibility of things that I would think like, or even like, okay, when I was in grad student, I made a website, and it's like I should have thought about it more long term, like make this website and then keep it, and then like, or especially website stuff like that. Or like I was thinking something else. Um, like Portrait Central. Okay, but this is involving Portrait Central. Central. Okay, so but then maybe it's maybe it just takes a while. But now they have these like things on the internet that can maybe will exist for a while. New technology. It seems like these things aren't going to last for a while. So okay, maybe they are. Maybe they are going to last for a while. Okay, so this is my life goal. This is what I want to do. Like, there's three things. Okay, so one is the book on Substack, the Set Theory Guide for Artists. Keep writing the book and keep posting the book. And I love doing that so much. And then when that book's done, the next book. I don't know what the next book will be. I also want to write math papers, but that's like, I can also do that while writing the book. But the next book, I don't know, Forcing in the Year 2000. That's what just came in my head. It's like the Forcing in the Year 2000. I don't know. Just everything that's happened in forcing since Cohen. But I just say that's just the way to call the book. It's just all the forcing that's happened. Whatever all the things that happened after Cohen. But that's obviously a huge task. But anyway, so there's the book that's on Substack, and then on Substack there's the podcast, and I haven't done that yet. But the podcast is going to be it's like getting spring out there. The podcast is going to be reading the book, and I'll just put it back over here. It's all dark. The face is kind of dark. It's going to be nicely, not like this, like professionally produced by me podcast of reading the book, cool outfits and cool background. And they'll be like, I imagine I'm sitting here and there's like a newscaster, and there's like images that come up when there's images in the book that come up, and I'm like reading it. Okay, and then there's some like info and behind the scenes. So that's the book and the podcast for the reading of the book. Those two things. And the reading of the book is like a paid prescription. Let's say prescription. I know that's the wrong word. So, okay. Then the third thing is, because I've been watching Portrait Artist of the Year, and it's so good. It's my favorite TV show now. I don't know why I like avoided it for a while or something, because I wasn't sure if it's gonna like it or not. But it's I would like to actually be on that show, but it's so good, and there's so many seasons. It's all I've been watching on TV, and I watch tons and tons of TV, and that's all I've been watching lately is just this show. So, and they just do portraits. They make portraits, and then they pick out, then you can like, it's like a competition. So this would be Portrait Central would be just a YouTube channel. I don't know how it's gonna make money. If the only reason I want to like have some money is because I want to travel around. Okay, so here's the idea. I want to travel around to different, like maybe 7 mathematicians a year. Maybe 12. That would be great if I could do 12. Set theorists. Someone whose work I'm kind of familiar with, or I could talk to about their work. And I go to them, and we spend an hour together. I do 2 portraits. I don't know, my style might change and evolve. It might depend on the person. I don't know. It's going to be pretty much like, I just want to do like my drawings and then add some color. But if we watch this show, there's like, it's so cool. But so I'm going to do 2. They can choose the one that they want, and then the other one I'll save for an exhibition, and then every year have an exhibit of these portraits, like 7 a year or so, or maybe 7 to 12 a year. And I travel, and then I'm also making a video of so the result. Portrait Central is the video. The result is a video on YouTube, like 30 minutes, maybe it's an hour, I don't know, and it's just me maybe going to wherever this person is. Maybe there's like a conference I'm going to go to, and I'll see them there, or I can travel wherever, and then we video the like, then while I'm doing their portrait, I'm like asking them questions. It's kind of just like a math interview at the same time, just talking about set theory and stuff and things that I'm interested, that they're interested in. Tell me about this thing, you know, tell me about this cardinal or whatever. Where'd you get your PhD? Who is your advisor? Whatnot. And then then they have these videos recorded. And then they have the interviews with these mathematicians recorded, and then they have these portraits, and hopefully the portraits, you know, maybe they're nice and maybe someone else wants to see them. And then I can just keep doing that. And what if I just did that? What if that's just like what my job was? Portrait Central, and then set theory guide for artists. Okay. That's what I was thinking lately. So let me know if you think that's a good idea. Portrait Central. Would you watch that? It's just going to be a YouTube channel, but I have to figure out somehow, like, some kind of funding mechanism. But maybe we sell the other painting, you know? Maybe we sell the other painting, and that's one goes to the sitter and one goes to fund the whole thing. Okay. Just so I can travel around, because I think that'd be so cool to like travel different places. But also it would be great also if I was like travel to a conference and do a couple of portraits, you know, that would be cool too. Traveling should be involved. Okay, so let me know what you think. If you think Portrait Central is a cool idea, and then what do you think I have good life goals? And because you could observe them the whole time. They could observe them the whole time. Okay, so also watch that show if you haven't seen it. Portrait Artist of the Year. It's so good. I might have to just move to the UK for. No, I'm not going to move there, but maybe I could have to just go over there and apply or something. Just go for a summer or something. Okay. But I just make my own show. Then I can just make my own show. Because if the whole point is like you want to like make portraits of mathematicians. I like doing portraits of like Cantor and Gödel, but you know, I mean, there's only so many photos you can look at, so it would be really nice to do mathematicians that are alive, and I think that everyone would appreciate that in the long run. And if the whole point of, you know, being on something like that show is to talk to people and paint mathematicians and, you know, get to meet some really great mathematicians through it and hang out with some really cool mathematicians, then I could do that on my own without having to be like on that show or something. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a great idea? Okay, see you on the other side. I'm thinking this summer. I'm gonna get going this summer.